Good afternoon, everyone. What a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. It's been an extraordinary week here in the UK. Temperatures that are summer-like, hottest April day in living memory, and I'm happy to say that it's continued into the weekend. Not as hot as it was the other day, which, to be honest, is a relief, but still absolutely beautiful, as you can see. Barely a cloud in the sky. Today I'm down in the East Sussex League at Crowhurst, which is situated between Battle and Hastings. Not much to see here, which is quite possibly the last words that King Harold ever said when he was down here 950 years ago, having a bit of a dust up with various people. But here I am in the East Sussex League at the Hurst Derby, Crowhurst against Hawkhurst. It's just a recreation ground, to be honest with you, but let's have a walk round. That's what I'm here for. To be honest with you, on a day like this, I think I'd rather be here rather than stuck with 1,000 fans somewhere else. This is just a beautiful spot, and my biggest concern today is going to be finding a bit of shade. So the first thing we come up against is the dugout here at Crowhurst. There's only one of them, that chair there. To be honest with you, it's probably more attractive than some of the other ones that I see. It's that kind of place around here. It's about a 20-minute, I guess, slow, comfortable walk from Crowhurst railway station. Lovely walk here, all the way downhill. Of course, that means it's going to be all the way uphill going back, but it was scenic. Quite frankly, I felt like I didn't have a care in the world walking down here, and it was lovely. So just looking around some of the rolling hills there, a couple of stray horses. I think I had a bet on one of those at the National last week, looks very familiar. Enjoying themselves in the field there, and that spot there has a bit of shade underneath it, and I may well park myself here, being fair-skinned, even though I put the factor 50 or whatever it was on earlier. Hat on to protect the bald spot, and just one lone tennis court. Can't believe that's not being used today. Glorious weather like this. Still feels a little soft underfoot, which surprises me, but this is looking back. Car park in the distance, grown man doing a cartwheel, and there's a cricket pavilion over there with an attractive little clock tower above it, and the other fan as well as me sitting there in his scooter over there, and rolling hills in the background. This is not somewhere to come on a cold January afternoon, but on a day like this it's pretty much ideal. Got to say, Sussex is one of my favourite counties to come and watch football. As I may have said a little earlier, this is my first dip into the East Sussex League, continuing my tour of the Provisional County Leagues this season. I originally intended to go to West Sussex, but ended up here for reasons I'm not quite entirely sure, but here I am anyway, and any new grounds is a new tick, so happy to be here. There's a little breeze, but nothing really to write home about, and that's going up to, having said it was slightly soft underfoot, that is not the best looking corner circle, corner arc, whatever it's called, that I've ever seen in the world. Looks like it hasn't rained here in about 2 years in that spot. Very sort of clay-like and heavy, and walking on the pitch. It's actually quite sandy. I walked on it now, and it is a soft underfoot there, but not overly attractive on the eye. So walking up here, and it's really quite stunning just looking at the picture that you're looking at now, with the lush green grass because of all the rain that we've constantly had for the last few months, and the perfect blue sky is a mix. It's just a lovely temperature today. Surprised there's no cricket on the way here. Just before I got to Battle, and I was looking over some playing fields, and saw some stumps that have been set out there, and God, you're not going to get many better days for playing cricket when you get today. There is a square here, but football it is. So that's looking across at the dugout over there. Father and his lad playing football there. And you can see up in the, looks like some kind of farm shed up the top there, and that's a hill that's got my name on it after the going back up there. And that's just the easy bit. So going towards this pavilion, which is the changing room, there's a referee sticking his head out there. Putting the ball down there, and it looks like kind of modern, I suppose, in a way. And I do like the clock tower on the top of it. We'll have a little walk round. It's got a little, I want to say balcony, but patio type area there, I guess, for the cricket players who are waiting to go in. Sit up there on their phones, it seems to happen in this day and age. Would be lovely. And there's a ref chucking out the flags. Better make myself scarce just in case it tries to lure me into running the line here. So this is the clubhouse here, close up of it, and that's the clock tower at the top. That's looking across. Back, rolling hills again in the distance there, and another farm building right up the top, as far as the eye can see. Looking back across the line. So we'll have a quick walk round the back here. Afternoon, lovely day for it. Small talk with and that's looking back at where we've just been. I've just been and had a drink in the Plough. It's quite sure it's only 100 yards or so. If you can see that car just pulling away, that probably just pulled out of the pub. 100 yards or so from the ground. Lots of people sitting around outside. And here's a view of the front of the clubhouse there, as the ball goes flying into the top corner of the net. But don't take my word for it. If you get a lovely day like today and they're at home, why not come and pay a visit to Crowhurst yourself? I'm sure you'll be made very welcome. And if you can't get here, why not go to a non-league ground of your own, as I go to get the ball back. And do a video or just tweet me at YT40 and let me know what you find. I would be really interested to hear. Anyway, thanks for watching here today. If you've enjoyed this video, then please click on like, and if you haven't, then click on dislike. This is about my 40th video, so lots of different grounds for you to look at on my feed if you want to, at all kinds of level, right from Leighton Orient down to this sort of level here. And if you click on subscribe, then any videos that I do, and I try and do one as many Saturdays as I can, will go straight through to your YouTube feed. And if you click on the little bell, then the sun will go in, I'm afraid, but all number of other things will happen, and you certainly won't regret it. Anyway, thanks for watching today, and this is Crowhurst Football Club.